Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This video is part of the Just Cards video hop, and this month we are all featuring washi tape. Now I'm not much of a washi tape kind of girl, so I am limited in what I have, but I did have some and this is what I created. I needed some thank you cards for this week, and this was a perfect opportunity for me to try this out. So I'm starting with a cream colored card base that's cut down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and the washi tape I'm using is a black one with like beige polka dots, so it went perfectly well with the cardstock that I chose. So in my slightly OCD way, I wanted to layer up the washi tape and have them spaced out evenly, and so the paper underneath serves as a guide, with those tick marks are there to guide me in where I need to place my washi tape. And I do mess up a little bit, and it's okay. Nobody's gonna notice but me, and I'm fine with that. So for this card, I'm really just creating a patterned paper essentially with the washi tape, and I'm just taking the washi tape and I'm running it all the way across my card base, and I'm running it from the top of the card base to the bottom, and that will serve as my card base. So once all of that's done, I'm just flipping the washi tape over, and I secure it with a really strong adhesive, and then I'm going to work on my focal point of the card. I happen to have a ton of this kids fun foam from crafting with my kids when they were a little bit younger, and I can't seem to buy just one. I always have to have 10 of something, so I thought this was a perfect opportunity to use this up. And I've cut the thank you from that fun foam, and it was really thick, and it did cut through the foam, but it didn't cut through the backing paper, so I just found it easier to peel the backing off and then take out my sentiment and try to place it on the card that way. So I go ahead and line it up, and I put it where I think I like it. Before I give this card away, I do end up adding some strong adhesive to hold the thank you part down, because it's really easy to pull it up, and I wanted it to be in place. And once the thank you or thank is on, it's time to work on the you part. And again, it was just easier to peel it right off of that backing paper than to try to pop it all out at once. And then I thought I was missing still a little bit of something, so I'm using a dragonfly die that I had in my stash, and I cut 2 of those out from that same fun foam. And same thing, I just had to pop it out of place, no big deal. This one was a little bit easier to work with than the sentiment. So I try to figure out where I want to put one, and eventually I settle on that bottom right hand corner, and that second one I do settle up in the top left hand corner. And somehow I couldn't place it without running it through the loop of the H. It just wasn't it wasn't going anywhere but there, and so no big deal. We just had to perform some minor surgery, and I cut the dragonfly's tail a little bit and just fit the loop of the H through there. And I used that knife there, and nobody would be the wiser. So anyhow, after all that's complete, I attach it to a top folding card base, and it's ready to go to my recipient. And that will complete my card. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and down in the description below there'll be a list of all of the participants that are part of this hop. Follow along and check them out and see what everybody else had made using washi tapes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to leave me a thumbs up or a comment. I love reading comments. And if you like this video, please subscribe to catch me again.